Hello and welcome back to the Joe and the J show. To the J and
to the J and the J.
It really doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
Okay.
It don't matter. But it does. Anyways, welcome.
And if this is your first time here,
welcome.
We are so excited that you joined us.
We love you.
And what are we talking about today?
Well, today is fun. It's going to be interesting. We are talking about how do you find the perfect one? The one and only. My one and only. My sweetie pie. The apple of my eye. How do you find it in a world of 6 billion people?
Right. Stay tuned. How do we find the one? How do you land the one? Or how does the one land you, for the ladies?
Come on now.
Because I feel like I don't feel like, I know that you should be found. The tall, dark, and handsome, the white mzungu, the carved one in all the right places, the don. How do you find the one?
The slay queen.
Yeah.
Don't look for slay queens, please.
Well, I really honestly believe that before you find the one or the one finds you, that you have to be the one for yourself. And that takes you doing the internal work.
Come on.
Where you feel like you are comfortable in your own skin, that you have the identity that you know is, right for you and complete for you, that you are confident enough into taking on the spaces that you are. And I know that it doesn't come like automatically, but with time. And that's why we are so pro growth. Like, we love people that grow and work on themselves. And I don't think that you fully grow to the person that you supposed to be if there's somebody else by your side.
Exactly. In the same sense, like, that what you touched on, having a strong sense of identity.
Yeah.
In order to find the one, you have to know who you are, and you have to have a foundation about that. And like Joanne was saying about the strong sense of self, strong sense of being the one. I am who I am, and so anyone that I find has to accept me. Meaning, I'm not gonna change myself for you. I'm not gonna kill what I have, because that's what happens in a lot of young people's relationships. We see them doing everything to find a man, but because they're not secure in who they are,
that's good.
and the man's doing everything to be with a girl because he's not secure in who he is. And so, being able to find yourself, being able to know yourself, is so
it's
important.
Very important. Yeah, and I remember when. I remember when. I grew up in a society where everybody was dating somebody.
High
school, and I was not dating.
You be my boyfriend, my girlfriend.
Exactly, and so.
How did I even go? Sorry.
I was met with my mom. First of all, did not want to hear about boys.
Not a thing.
When you talk to Mama Joe about when Mama Joe hears boys, it's like. Hell,
fire.
Yeah, like
fire.
we rebuke
Who? Huh?
We rebuke, and so
we gotta tell you the story about when Mama Joe found out about.
Exactly.
Ooh.
And so my decision was partly because of my mom's influence, but also I later on decided to just try that out and see where that lands me, because I really could have chosen to do it behind her back and I'll still be fine. She would have never found out.
Like a lot of you guys have done.
Exactly.
If you're in high school now or in college, you dated so many people your parents didn't even know about.
Exactly. And so I decided to partake that and do that for myself. And in so doing, I think I really gained a very strong sense of self, not in a prideful way, but like making sure that no one can just sweep me off my feet. Like, words could not do anything for me. I was somebody.
Gifts.
You
don't care what kind of car he drives.
Yeah.
Don't care how much money he has.
Yeah.
Those things don't
I didn't
move
care
you.
about that. And so I really preserved myself. I was like the I hate men movement.
Oh, man.
Because I saw the way people were played at school, and I'm like, you really must hate yourself so much for you to, go down that path. And not to come for anybody that's dating, do you? But for me, I felt like it was so important that I kept myself single and secure in that moment. And there's so much security that comes with singleness if you're really intentional in that season.
Oh, that's great.
Exactly. And so that's where I gained that's where the internal work started.
And you know what's funny is like you had no intention of, no idea that you being single was actually preparing you to find.
I was not doing it because I wanted to find. I was just doing it for me.
And it made me open my eyes when I found her. So it's such an amazing thing. So we want to give you a second to do something, and we know it's going to help your life. It's going to bless your life. We want you to subscribe to this channel. Why do we want you to do that? Number one, for us. Yes, we want to grow our community and we want to reach more people. And number two, for you, we want you to grow and become all that God has called you to be. And we know this channel is going to bless you. And that's why we started this channel. So we're going to take a moment, about 5 seconds, click the subscription button somewhere down beneath here and subscribe to the channel, and also like a video so that we can grow. Yeah. God bless you. We love you. Okay.
Okay. To find the one, you said that we have to be the one. And for you, what does that look like?
Well, personally, to me, I don't really believe in the one. I believe God gives us the options of choosing the people that we want and the people that we desire. For that example, that scripture that you were referring to.
He said, I'm going to put cheese, bacon, da-da. You got to choose.
You got to choose. No, literally, that's why there's so many people. We got to choose. We literally have to choose. Yeah. That scripture that you were referring to about a man has to find a woman.
Yeah.
Like, that scripture literally says, he who finds. So it's up to the man to go and say, this is what I want. This is who I'm going to choose.
It's not like God.
And I'm going to.
Like God's choosing for you.
Yeah, it's not like someone's like, okay, somewhere out there, there's a woman just for you. Yeah, she might be just for you once you've chosen her, but it's your choice. God gives you the ability to choose. Even Genesis, when you see in Genesis when God created Eve, yeah, he took her from his side, but he presented her. The Bible says he presented her. He brought her to Adam, and then it was Adam to say, yeah, this one is mine. So the idea of having the one is rooted kind of in like society and this fairy tale mindset of Disney. I know you never watched Disney movies.
I really don't.
And you're not.
Mama Joe is really
He's very strict, my goodness. And I'm thankful for it.
Yeah,
but because there are not many women like Joan.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, but what I was saying is the fairy tale idea of having one, like there's a romantic person for you, and your job is to find that person.
And you have a list that you write it down.
You have to try so many people in order to discover who exactly is the one that you're gonna be with. I don't really agree with it. True, Joanne is my one because I chose her and I decided to love her. So this whole over romanticizing life, like, it doesn't work. Like before we started this topic, we were looking at how to find the one on Google, right? So we looked at what Google had to say. Google said, Uncle Google, man, he always has the answers. They're not always right. But Google was like, when you think about them every day and every night,
really,
that's how you find the one. And then it said, when the first thing you think about when you wake up is the other person, that's your soulmate. Then it had another one.
Like it's a definite.
Another one is like when you get butterflies when you're close to them and you feel butterflies and goosebumps. And
even when he's abusive.
Yeah, they didn't say that.
I'm just saying.
But like, yeah, people will say, no, this is my one, so they fight for him, even when he's showing you clear signs, or she's showing you clear signs that they're not going to be the one for you. Just because you feel a certain way about somebody does not make them the one for you.
Even when he's manipulative.
Or she's manipulative. Yeah, I got to correct Joe because
she's cute. And she
be thinking that's only men that be crazy. Girl be crazy too.
Yeah, they do.
Gentlemen, can I tell you, girls are crazy too. Anything men do, girls do it too. Don't get confused. Let me just tell you, they're just slick about it. You're not gonna find out that they're doing it.
I mean, if you're doing it, you better,
Yeah, but
better
women
be
are slick too. So you gotta be careful. So when we look at the topic, back to looking at the topic of finding that one person in the whole wide world, it comes down to this: you gotta choose that person, and you gotta decide that they are the one. It's a decision. My decision to love Joanne is final. And yes, there was those feelings of romance and feelings of love, feelings of like, oh, Matima, like,
Okay.
I just want to be close to you all the time. You know those things that they show in the movies when they're like walking and then it starts to rain, and then you're like,
And
Joanne,
slow-mo.
and then she's like,
And
Josh. It's like, and then they'll walk together, and then they'll hug, and then they kiss.
And then you put my hair.
Oh, your hair. Yeah, those things are there. They're beautiful
Some
things.
of us are bold, you know.
Oh my God, those are beautiful things though,
Yeah,
and they happen, and they're good, and in marriage they
Yeah.
happen too. But that's not a foundation of how you choose the one. The foundation of how you choose the one
Is
is
yourself.
yourself. It starts off with you. Are you the man? Are you the woman that you want to be with?
You know what? To add on that, do you think you would have found me if you're really not real with yourself? Like if you were pretending to be somebody else, do you think that you would have attracted or found somebody?
The thing about this is, it goes into dating now. How do you find the one? You have to court them, and you have to see if they are compatible with you, and your
But
identities.
I get that.
And I know I heard your question, and so when you say that, I was able to date Joanne, and she was able to see the real me, and not the one that you put on, because when you're courting, everyone has a version that they put out. Everyone has a version. We have a little guest today. His name is Judah Jackson. Hi, Judah Jackson. Okay. Well, everyone has a version that they put out. They put out a version of themselves
Yeah.
that's a halo effect, right? And people fall in love with that. But the more you get to know that person, you realize. And so, to your question, I had to be real with myself, my difficulties, the good things I'm at, the things I'm good at, the things I'm bad at, the things I need help at. And in the same way, you had to do that. And there was a lot of times we had conflict. There was a lot, oh my goodness, I have to tell you the story. There was a time me and Joanne were fighting every single day.
Not physical fighting.
No,
though.
physical. No, but like
No,
me and Joanne, me and your mama, we were fighting.
We were just not on the same page.
We didn't know how to communicate. We didn't know how to
different
understand.
temperaments for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
People say sanguine and melee, whatever. I don't know those things. Anyways, but like we were just so different. And in that fighting, I was like, God, is this the woman that you have for me? Because I don't think I'm gonna do this.
Anymore.
No, I really said that. Joanne would be like crying. She's like, I'm so done with you.
Okay, Josh.
I can't do this anymore. And you know what's funny? I can't even remember one thing
I really don't.
that we fought about. Was it? What was it?
I
picked you up late. Joanne would make me wait in the car to pick her up.
You gotta wait.
But all that being said,
I can't wait.
Yeah. All that being said, is finding the one is very, very, very overplayed in today's culture. The truth is, you need to work in yourself, and then
to attract the person that will
that you want to
complement
be.
the identity
Come
that
on.
you have.
Just
that
speak
is
to that one
real.
more time. Say that one
Yeah.
more time.
You have to be yourself in order to attract the person that will complement the
real
identity.
you. And just to get deep a little bit, the real you. I want you to hear that.
Yeah.
The real you. You can't pretend in relationships, and that's why they fall and that's why they crumble. Because once you get close, once you get intimate, they're gonna
real.
see everything.
Yeah.
You know, Joanne knows everything about me, my good, my bad. I know everything about Joanne, her good, her bad.
And obviously, like we keep evolving,
Yeah.
but somebody doesn't really truly evolve completely away from who they
can.
are. Completely away.
Completely.
I think those things were always in there. It's just you didn't see them.
I agree. I agree. Yes, something.
But
That,
if you met someone truly, truly on the core, like you really know that person.
for example, let's break it down. The real you. Okay, why are you angry all the time? Right? Because like, let's say you're in a relationship, you don't show that angry part.
Yeah.
But it's gonna come out.
But it was always there.
It was always
You
there.
just didn't get the
You didn't
opportunity.
see it until
Exactly.
more time proceeded, and
Right.
that's very.
That's
That's
what
very. That happens all the time. You don't know that someone is manipulative. You don't know someone is a jealous
That's
type.
why you
don't
said
know.
you date for at least a year
Yeah.
so you can
minimum,
study.
minimum, guys, minimum. Listen, I like some people it works, but most people it won't work. Don't marry someone until you know the real them.
Yeah.
Don't fall in love with the flattering, the whole dating, the whole, yay, let's go out for a movie, the whole lovey-dovey holding hands, and ooh, I feel the goosebumps. Those things do not last and they do not sustain.
You know, Josh, you don't know this. I always set up situations for Josh. I was a little psycho. I I set up situations and I wanted to see how you would react in those situations. And one of the things that really made me know that okay, I can really be with this person for a long time is your consistency throughout the different scenarios that I put out for you. You were the same. Like when you're happy, you're the same. When I was naggy, you were the same. When I was exactly
Does that make me crazy? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but Josh was consistent with me for all of that time, and I didn't make it look like I was intentionally putting those scenarios out there. I made it look like that's really what was happening.
And also you were not always intentionally putting those scenarios out there. Sometimes.
And yeah, sometimes that the scenarios were there, and it still was consistent. Yeah.
And so but it took time, it took understanding, it took commitment. And like if you're out there and you're dating someone right now and you're like, is this the one for me? Take your time.
Yeah.
Take your time.
What I was saying with that is people behave differently in certain situations. Today he loves you so much and but then you make one mistake and he's really like blowing up and he's abusive and manipulative and and sometimes you're like maybe because I really annoyed him, and we blind ourselves to those red flags that come with shield, like you find somebody who's really possessive. I don't want you to talk on the phone with anybody. I don't want any guy, telling you that you look nice, and you're like, wow, they actually like cares about me. And it's like the best thing that they ever had. But that's like the biggest red flag. Like that is just not okay. It's not rooted in the right, it's not rooted in the right thing.
Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Okay.
But you're perfect for me.
Okay, Josh. No, but so how did I find out that Josh was the right one for me and Josh vice versa?
Well, we just loved each other and took time and prayed. Prayer was a big part of it. Joanne prayed. I had to pray because I was like, Lord. But we prayed and we made sure like, okay, this is it. This is someone that I can see myself being in. The good thing about having time with someone is the different situations. You get to see them in the day, in the night, in the afternoon.
Judah, did y'all hear that?
No. We are taking applications for babysitters. Because it's kind of hard right now. Anyways, but like in the good and the bad at all times, we get to see what's going on behind the scenes, behind the curtain doors. Time is important in choosing the right one. Bless you, Baba. We love you, okay? Can you wave at everybody? Hi.
For me, being God-fearing was like the top of the list.
Yeah.
You cannot take me anywhere unless the Lord showing you where we are going. A man that lacks vision, run for your life. Because you need somebody that knows where both of you are going and is working toward that vision. And obviously the Lord being the center of it. I've seen very many relationships that crumble because the guy is visionless. And obviously what the scriptures say, my people perish because of lack of Vision.
Come on.
Vision. And so vision is important. Josh definitely had one.
Yeah. And that goes into like when we come back, we're gonna talk about dating. Like, what kind of man are you dating? What kind of woman are you dating? Like, it gets really, really deep because you have to understand if the man doesn't. You okay, Baba?
Yeah.
Baba, don't interrupt me. Interrupt Mama, okay? If you're dating a man that has no vision, what are you doing? If you're dating a woman that's not a woman, that's a girl, that's so caught up in the things of the world, that's not a helper, that hasn't discovered herself, what are you doing? It's chaos.
Yeah. This is really going in.
Don't be distracted by the flashiness. Don't be distracted by her body. It changes. Don't be distracted by the money. It comes and goes. Don't be distracted by the things they do, because those things will change. You got to find the real person.
At the core.
At the core. Who are you really? And before you find out about someone else, you need to dive deep and say, who am I really? Who are you as a person?
Yeah.
Why am I behaving this way? Why am I angry? Why am I happy? Why am I mad all the time? Why am I lustful? Why am I doing this? Because all those things are gonna come up in your relationship. Everything comes back up in your relationship because the Bible teaches us that the two become one, and when those two become one, everything comes up. So your dysfunction
becomes both of y'all's dysfunction.
Your craziness
you both get crazy.
Your love.
You love together.
Yeah. So the good and the bad. So just be sure you know who you are, and I'm sure you're gonna find the best person for your life. Well, I think that concludes today's episode.
So in a nutshell, what did we say today?
Number one, in order to find the one, you have to be the one.
And number two, there is no such thing in...
there really is no such thing as the one. You just gotta
once
choose
you find
the person.
Yeah, once you find yourself as the one, you will attract
someone
who will complement your identity as the one. So
base it on a strong foundation.
Yeah.
And that foundation is mostly 100%, usually every time, gonna be the Lord God Almighty. And if you base, come
on, somebody.
If you base everything on that, you will be okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
And your relationship will be okay.
Yeah.
And you will grow together. And that's the best thing I love about Joanne and me. We've really grown together. Like when I met her in 2016 and where we are now as a husband and wife, man, it's so beautiful. And I can't wait for the next 50 years, babe.
Yeah.
Psych. I'm joking. Come here. I love you. Hey, we love you too. Make sure you like, comment, and share.
Yeah.
If you have any comments, what do you think about finding the one? Comment down below.
Comment down below. Until next time, we are the Jay and the Joe Show.